We've all seen the movies, right? The thinking robots, computers that talk back, this whole world run by superintelligent code. But what if I told you that science fiction isn't fiction anymore, that it's already your reality? Today, we're diving deep into the AI revolution, and trust me, you're going to be surprised by how much it's already here.
So let's just get right to it. Is all this talk about artificial intelligence just Hollywood fantasy? Something our grandkids might see way off in the future? It's a totally fair question, and one we are going to tackle right now.
And the answer is absolutely not. AI isn't on its way. It has arrived. It's already woven into the very fabric of our daily lives, working behind the scenes, quietly reshaping, well, pretty much everything. So in this explainer, let's take a tour of that new world together.
Let's start with the really big stuff. I'm talking our health, our food, even how we learn. From the doctor's office to the classroom, and even out in the farm fields, AI is quickly becoming this critical partner in the most essential parts of our lives. Okay, so in medicine, you can think of AI as this brilliant, superpowered assistant for doctors. It can sift through millions of data points, like medical scans, patient histories, genetic codes, at speeds no human could ever match. And that is leading to some incredible breakthroughs in how we fight disease.
And this is where it gets really tangible. Imagine an AI giving doctors a full 2-day head start against a life-threatening condition. That's not some future dream. That is happening right now, and it is literally saving lives.
All right, now let's shift gears and talk about school. For centuries, it's been a one-size-fits-all model, right? But AI is totally flipping the script. It's helping to create these amazing learning platforms that actually adapt to each student's pace and style, making sure no one gets left behind.
And what about the food on our tables? With a growing global population, farming has to get smarter, period. AI is making that happen. We're talking about drones that can spot diseases from the air before a farmer can, and tractors that plant seeds with almost surgical precision.
And the impact here, especially for the environment, is just massive. A 30% cut in water usage? That is a huge win for the planet, and it's all because we can now make these incredibly smart, data-driven decisions on the farm. Okay, so let's pivot from the farm to our economy, because AI isn't just another tool, it's fundamentally rewiring entire industries, from how we move goods around the world to how we manage our money. Let's start with something we all do, driving. Think about this. A staggering 9 out of 10 traffic accidents are caused by us, by human error. That is precisely the problem that AI-powered autonomous vehicles are being built to solve. And it goes way beyond just self-driving cars. AI is making traffic lights smarter to reduce those awful traffic jams. It's predicting when a jet engine might fail before it happens, and it's finding the absolute fastest routes for delivery trucks. It's all about making things move safer, faster, and smarter. Now let's talk about your wallet. Banks are using AI to scan millions of transactions every single second, looking for fraud. But here's the really cool part. It's not just better at catching the bad guys, it's also way better at not flagging your legitimate purchases, cutting those annoying false alarms by as much as half. And of course, there's shopping. Ever wonder how a website seems to know exactly what you want, maybe even before you do? Yep, that's AI. And for a company like Amazon, that's not just some cool feature, it adds up to more than 1/3 of their total sales. That's the incredible power of knowing what people want at a massive scale. So we've seen all these amazing specific examples. Now let's kind of zoom out and look at the big picture. Because like any technology that changes the game this much, AI has incredible promise, but it also comes with some really big questions that we all need to figure out together. So across pretty much every industry, the benefits start to look like this. AI automates tasks, which naturally boosts efficiency. It can spot patterns humans would miss, which improves accuracy. It can work around the clock 24/7, turning huge amounts of data into smarter decisions. And, well, all of that ultimately saves money. But we have to be honest about the challenges too. These are the big ones everyone is talking about. How do we make sure these systems are fair and unbiased? What's going to happen to jobs, and how do we prepare people for that shift? In a world swimming in data, how do we protect our privacy? And a big one, can we even understand how these complex black box systems are making their decisions?
So what's the big takeaway here? It's really easy to frame this as a story of humans versus machines, but that's not the whole picture. In fact, there's a much more exciting and optimistic way to look at all this.
And this right here is the key. At the end of the day, AI is a tool, a ridiculously powerful one for sure. But its real magic, its true potential, is unlocked when it amplifies our own human abilities, when we combine its insane processing power with our creativity, our empathy, and our judgment.
So, I'll leave you with this to think about. We've seen just a glimpse of how AI is changing our world right now. But what about tomorrow? Over the next 10 years, where do you think its biggest, most transformative impact will be felt? The revolution is definitely happening, and believe me, it is just getting started.